Hey everybody, this is Terez Paylor. You're watching Chiefs Daily. As always, we're going to run through the injuries, some observations through practice, and then something to look forward to in tomorrow's start. Starting off today, it was a very hot day, very muggy. Fortunately for the players, it wasn't very physically demanding at all. After the last 3 days being in pads, they just came out in shells and helmets and shorts. So it was really just almost a walkthrough type day. There was no physicality. Reed actually pushed practice back an hour, and he kept practice the same, and it ended at the same time. So basically cut it down from 2 hours and 40 minutes to 1 hour and 40 minutes. So he really did it was not nearly as physically demanding as normal, but they were able to run through some things, and we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start with the injuries. Most notable thing is we finally saw 17. That's the guy you guys keep asking me about, right? Chris Conley. He's back on the field after that knee strain. It took more than a week, but he's back, and he was looking pretty good. He was moving pretty well, pretty spry. Caught some long passes. Again, the defense was pretty much non-existent. Like, they were just giving up stuff. They were just kind of running through things. But he did run, 80% or whatever. He looked pretty good out there. So, that's a guy we all can't wait to see what he looks like when he has on pads. All right, now I'll stay on that for you, but I'm probably going to write something about him being back today anyway for the Stars, so check that out. More injury stuff. Guys who were out here but didn't practice: James Michael Johnson, Demetrius Harris, Garrett Fry, Jared Smith, and Tyler Bray. And we also had guys who were not here: Junior Hemingway, who's still dealing with that hip, D Ford dealing with that concussion, Nick Williams got a concussion as well, and Untitled Chapter's got the back thing, so nothing real surprise there. One other guy that came back today was Ryan Taylor, the tight end, who kind of flashed some decent hands, decent athleticism, and might be an okay pass catching option. The thing is, I just don't know if he can block yet, but it's good for him to be back out here to see, to show what he can do, because again, that third tight end spot is up in the air behind O'Shaughnessy and Kelsey. You've got Gordon, you've got Schultz, you've got Taylor. One of those guys is going to take that job, so it's good for Taylor to be back out here playing. Observations during practice: offense definitely won the day, but again, there was very little resistance defensively, so there were no real notable plays in that way. I thought the most notable offensive thing was the fact that for the third straight day, at center we had Mitch Morse, at right guard we had Zach Fulton, and at right tackle we had Jeff Allen. And those guys, is again the third straight day, that's been the right side of the line. And this is notable because we asked Andy Reid afterward what that was, and I asked him specifically, if that's the starting line right now, and he said, yeah, they, that group is doing some good things together. So I think they're going to keep that group together as long as they do some positive things. But again, that whole line is fluid. That situation is going to be fluid. They're going to let them compete. So we're going to see what ends up happening after this first preseason game. It could be different tomorrow. It could be different in a week. It could be different in 2 weeks. Okay, we just don't know. So we'll see there. Just giving you something to look forward to tomorrow. My partner on this beat, Blair Kirkhoff, is going to write a nice story about Daniel Sorensen, the BYU safety, the second-year guy. Staff likes him. Tough kid, good kid. He's been throwing his body around a little bit out here, and it looks like he's bulked up some too. That's a good sign for him. The staff likes him. He's just got to show that he can be a bit more of an impact guy. He's got to make a few more plays. And he's been throwing his body around out here, but preseason games are going to be really important for him. Like I said earlier, I expect to write something on Chris Conley, just his return and what he looked like today. And we'll have all kinds of other stuff too, the camp report, all the stuff you guys have gotten used to. So that's it for today's camp report. Again, if you like it, click like on that YouTube video. I know you guys know what that is now. I appreciate you guys watching these videos and clicking on the stories. Please keep doing that. If you're on Facebook, follow me at TPKC Star. Check that out too. We're just giving you a whole bunch of ways to get your Chiefs news. And last time, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have pads on and I have a little bit more action to give you. All right, thanks guys.